Hello, hello, hello. It's WumboJeff, and yep, my farm looks different again. And I will explain. Well, I don't know how to explain. I didn't even think of anything. I just pressed record. But my other saves are still there. And I kind of want to just try something different with just farms right now. And then these are all the animals you can have for like their different products, like milk, the mohair hair, or whatever it's called, the sheep wool. Over here, chicken eggs, duck eggs, and then geese eggs and stuff like that. And before we jump into it today, we're going to be getting all these farms set up into lines. I kind of just have them all set up. There's some space in between because I wanted to do pathways, kind of to get some decorating going and stuff like that. But over here, I wanted to talk about the double conveyors. I put a suggestion, and I would love to hear your thoughts on what I am thinking. So I put this suggestion in on the Steam discussion. So if we go ahead and order this, and then let's go ahead and just order that real quick, the double conveyors, because I found a way to work with the double conveyors in the one layout in my one video, but they're still a pain to work with and incorporate into your lines. So let's order that. Over here, I'll explain the farms in just a moment here. Over here we have double conveyors. The problem is, if you want to put something right here, you're not going to be able to have this go right. Or if you want to put something like right here to curve, you can't do it right here because it will block the line and stuff. So one thing I put a suggestion in for is, see these junction conveyors? We have a normal one, and then I believe, we don't have a tall one, I think. Either way, I don't see him, but imagine if we had a junction conveyor, tall in, or like a double one. So like right here, if I wanted to put this right here, the only way I can get that top one to keep on going is I can go ahead and just get a tall conveyor like this, and then go like this, and then I'd have to do it like this, and it would have to be like 3 spaces away, and then I can continue the double conveyors like that if I wanted. Or that's how you would split it up. Now, what if we could do this? What if we could have a double like conjunction conveyor and maybe like have poles go like on the corners, and then you would have that option to not have to do like a big gap in between. Or say if I wanted to do an elevator right here, I'm not sure how the elevator would work, to be honest, because like if we go to the elevator, we have this. Now what you could do with something like this is you could do a loop, which is something I might do today, maybe not. But with something like this, you could do a loop and then go back around, do a loop like that, just have everything go in a loop. I don't know, I'm trying to figure it out. My suggestion I put in was for double utilities. So even though they're like under conveyors, but like even for these, like the merge machines, what if we could have a double merge machine, so you can have a merge on the bottom and the top, just to help with the double conveyor lines a little bit more, or a double splitter. I think that would be very, very useful. So like there would be that little machine up here, then there would be a merge machine right here, or have a splitter right here and a splitter right there. But that was just my idea. I just wanted to kind of get that out there real quick. It's something I've been thinking about because I am tired. I was on this game until about 4 o'clock this morning, woke up at 9, showered, and then here I am again. I'm still playing it, and let's keep changing things up. But we're gonna get this farm idea going today. I'm gonna use my macros to sell things. It's just a lot easier for me, a little bit faster for me than holding C and clicking, even though it was a nice update for that. I do like being able to grab multiple things at a time. Anyways, we have farms. Now, they're not all 8. They're 8 for some, and then these are 4 of each for the ducks and the geese. Now, how did I come to that conclusion? So we have 8 cows, 8 goats, 8 sheeps, 8 chickens, and then 4 ducks, 4 geese. When I was looking at the supplies and we went to livestock, I was looking at how their produce interval in time. So and kind of their growth time. I think growth time really mattered when I was looking at this. But if we go down here for cows, if we look at cows, their produce interval is 240 minutes. They have the longest interval of any animal. That's why you need a lot more cows to get the milk line going. Now for now, we only have 8. That's what I'm going to work with. I'm trying to work with like smaller is better. I kind of want to do some decoration, as you can see with the pathing, but that is what I'm doing. So we have 8 cows. If we look at the goats, that is 180 minutes for the produce interval. So we have 8 goats. Over here we have some sheep for the wool, and this is also 180 minutes. Then it goes down. We don't really need 8 chickens, but I know there's a lot of things that take chicken eggs. Well, kind of. You need, I want to sell normal chicken eggs, but if we go over to machines, we go over here, egg custard. We have egg custard, which takes 3 eggs, 1 cow milk. And then over here we have this shakshuka, which takes 2 eggs and obviously the tomato and stuff, which we're not going to worry about right now, but we do have that. And then we have 4 of the duck and 4 of the goose if we go over to here. So if I went ahead and went to, oh yeah, and the hen was 71 minutes for the produce interval. And then if we go over to the duck and the goose, it is the same interval at 71 minutes. Now I only did 4 of each because I need to see how it works at first. And I need to have room for farms because I'm going to be putting farms. I also have some room, I think, for more animals in the future. I hope, because seeing this available in future update, it's making me a little bit nervous. Although the cow, you can just replace the cows, so it's not that big of a deal. I don't know what the alpaca is going to produce, or the chestnut. What do horses produce? I have no idea. But that's 240 minutes, so those are, you're gonna need a lot of those, and you're gonna need a lot of alpaca, so those will have to be lines of 8. And I'm gonna have to work with the space a little bit. Now, what did I do for the farms? The farms, like I said, 8 cows, 8 goats. They are 2 space between each in the middle, and then this is where my conveyor belts and nutrients will go. So like right here will be combining the goat hair along with the cow milk onto one line. It will separate inside the factory. How did I do this? I did this with the picker machine B. So picker machine B normal or mirror does like, or normal does like that, where it picks that way. Then this would be picker machine mirrored. Mirrored can actually reach this way instead, so it reaches the claw the opposite direction. So this picker machine will be grabbing from the farms on the far side, which are the chickens in this case. If you go back over to here, the picker machine on the right is the mirror. I thought it was the mirrored one. No, I have these a little bit different. But the picker machine mirrored will grab the go hair, put it on this line, go on forward. The picker machine normal will have the cow milk go on that line. So that is how I done it, and I'm trying to speak nice and calm and kind of explain how I did. I know I've had people say that they would rather me walk through everything, but like I said, I kind of got inspired. I was up till like 3-4 in the morning playing the game and just figuring things out. Now behind each section of animals I have farm plots, only 2 and then 2. Both will do corn. They each get their own little animal grower mixer. They will merge onto this line and then go through this and fill up the nutrients like this. This is where all the nutrients will go for this section. Now each one gets their own little thing. So those 2 get that, then these 2 will get the same thing. Corn, 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 mixer, mixer. It'll go into this merge line, go down to nutrient storages, and then I'll do the same over here. So let's go ahead and order. Wow, we're at 10 minutes into the video and I have not made any progress today, but we're making progress right now. So let's go ahead and over here, we want to order 4 of you. Yes, we want to order, these are normal mixers, right? Yes. So we want to go over to utility and go down to mixer right there, and then get this. We want fast, so we'll order 2 of you. I am just ordering one at a time till I see what I need. And then storages, I believe we want mirrored storages for the nutrients, and we'll just go to order a bunch of these because I don't know how many I'm going to need. I'm kind of just ordering as I go. I know we have the new machine storages, but this is just helping me keep track of everything that I'm near. I don't have to run back and forth right now. And it's just my way of doing things. So, just grab you. And then the thing is, I did start setting up the storages. I do want to show that real quick. If we go over to here, I got these couple right here, and I have a whole line right here with like conveyor belts. I hope in the future, I also did suggest to be able to rename these and to be able to grab multiple stacks at a time from here, because you only grab one at a time. So it is actually pretty slow compared to just picking them up off the ground at the storage delivery. So that is also another reason why I'm doing it this way. Anyways, we went, I need to see how I did things here. So let me get some squares. 1, 2. So there's 2 spaces in between. Got it. That's what I needed to see. I'm just going to leave that there for now. Get you. So 1, 2, and then do it like that. And then like this. Like, whoops, like that, like that. There we go. And I kind of been renaming machines as I go along, just to help me keep things organized. We want to keep things very nice and organized. Also, the picker machines will be hooked up to this and just going straight into that. I am still working out what I want to do with plant waste. Over here on these pathways, I might do the livestock waste and then have them kind of meet up into a line somewhere, like maybe back here somewhere, and make the compost for the plants. We'll see. I'm still very, very undecided on that. Maybe they'll have their own little plant line as well. Okay. But we're gonna get these plants set up first, get the line set up for that, and then we'll worry about the livestock waste. That sounds like a plan. So we need a couple of the plant machines, like right here, in order to of you. And we're gonna go pick you guys up. Be able to pick up multiple at a time. Might have been faster that way with only 2 boxes, just to pick up each one by itself, but oh well. Right here. Wait, what am I doing? I'm sorry. I'm very, very tired. Right there, and then there we go. That is all set up. I kind of set up these like this, and this way I can go like this, and I'm walking my pathway. I want to look at everything. I know we have the storages, but I still want to look. There we go, and there we go. I can get these set up, and then we need to put the conveyors on. And I'm kind of just by setting up on the left side. And again, this is just for the nutrients for each farm getting their own nutrient. The final one, it won't go in a loop because it'll just be able to carry max. I think this will be enough. I have no idea. We're gonna find out, I guess. I'm kind of doing things a little bit differently here. And there's something I forgot to show in the previous video with the update. When you buy things now, everything's a lot more organized and stacks nicely when you order in bulk. And then over here, if I grab each of the one type of box, look at that, it just gets taken very nice and smooth. I love these developers. They do a fantastic job with their games. But there we go. We got that. I got the storages set up. I need a couple. I don't have any over here laying down. I thought I threw them on the ground. Maybe I didn't. I need a couple conjunctions like that. Oh yeah, we'll just order 2. I don't know if I need any more. I might need more. I have no idea. Go like that, and go over here now. And then these will get hooked up like so. And then the thing is, like the first one, you'll need the 5, and then the 2. With if you do it the exact same way, which I don't know if you would, but then you go with 5, and then you're gonna need a 3. So we can just get the 5s hooked up first. And this is what I'm talking about with the double conveyors. If the double conveyors were like I want them to be, with like stacked utilities or better elevators to work with them, I could easily possibly do a double conveyor down here. And then if we had nutrient storages that fill it up through the top, which is something else I suggested, like have a top input instead, like a mirrored version of the like a vertical mirrored version of the nutrient storage, and nutrients filled up through the top. I could have double conveyors coming down here, and that can move this all over one, and have one single square line going all the way down. And I hope you can visualize that, because I can, and it would make things so much better, especially in this area. Which, like I said, I think nutrient storages, or any storage, have an input at the top would make double conveyors better as well, and make things a lot easier. I forgot what I was about to say right here. Honestly, I can't remember. I'm kind of losing it. Or I want to just show this, and I'm advocating for these double conveyors so hard because I can see so many good designs coming from them if we just get some adjustments. But like this, here we go, like that. Can we? No, see, we cannot. Even being able to do that, have a raised conveyor belt go over these. There's clearance. There's like a little bit of clearance if you can kind of see up there, so it shouldn't be possible. Or there is room to throw another input and output at the very top. So that would be a good idea too. Just add another input and output, a little cubicle at the top, and then you can have it on both top and bottom. Just kind of a little bit of a redesign, and this would make things easier as well, especially when working down here. So if I did it like down here, I could have all the nutrients go up the top. I could have all the things on the bottom come in and go through the failed output and go through the double conveyors on the bottom, and then we would just be a little bit more efficient in our space management. Again, I'm really like trying to push for better management with the double conveyors, and because I could see some great designs coming from that. Especially that just occurred to me, just to have an in and out cubicle at the very top like that, and it would work great with the double conveyors. I just discovered something new over here, which I didn't even realize at first, unless it's been here. But I just ordered a bunch of composters because I was getting ready for the next segment here. I've been cutting and editing the video as I go along, which I know is already pretty long, but you know what? I kind of want to just show off everything that I'm doing. But if you buy a bunch of things and then just take them, you say you want to put them back. Oh, well, now it's not. Oh yeah, if you throw it at top, it kind of just organizes it back into the stack, which is interesting. I bought the wrong composters though, because we need mirrored ones for what I'm going to be doing here. Let's go ahead and order some more composters. We want to go to mirrored over here, and this is for our livestock waste, which is going to be used for like the plant nutrients in the future. And we're kind of just trying to get everything set up for now. We don't need this many, but I'm just going to order this many for now. There we go. Now with these, the nutrients can come down here. Now the thing is, we're actually going to need to put a nutrient line right here, but I might have an idea. Maybe I'll have, oh, maybe this could get its own little nutrient line right here with a little compost machine. You know what? Yeah, that might actually work. But for now, my plan is to have the line come on the right side, I think. Yeah, we'll do the right side. So it's going to come down here. It's actually going to meet with this, and then we're going to do only two machines like that. Then we're going to go down to here. The problem here is it's not really a long line, and by that I mean these aren't going down by 8. So I could just do it like right here for now. Yeah, we're going to do it right here for now. This is just going to be temporary because eventually farms are going to be right here too. So I technically could do a thing of composters for plant waste. So we're just going to do this just for now, just to get the livestock waste going. And then we'll do it like right here. Sure. Make sure there's 2 space, and there we go. So that is done. I'm just going to throw all these down, and we are going to be selling these. Don't need them anymore. Yes. Now for the picker machines for the livestock waste, I'm going to do it like this. I'm going to do it similarly to how I have it in the middle. But like picker machine B, we can want the arrow obviously coming here. So like we'll do the normal one, and then we'll do the mirrored one. So let's take the normal ones over here first. Trying to place them not on the now, should we just place them like that? Yeah, let's do it like that. I don't want them on the pathway. If I have to move them, I'll move them. Not a big deal. And I'm just gonna show how I get this one set up before I do the rest here. So let's do that. Then we want a mirrored one, and this will grab the livestock waste from over here. Although, oh, I did that wrong. You know what? That's okay. Oh, did I? I don't know. Oh no, I don't know what I'm doing. Mirrored, normal. Mirrored, normal. Yeah, so mirrored would grab over here. The problem is it is kind of touching that, unfortunately. So it might actually grab livestock waste from here as well. You know what? We'll leave it. We'll leave it how it is, because it should keep the livestock waste going constantly. We'll leave it. I'm not worried. I overthink things all the time, and I want to stop doing that. So go like that. Go like that. And I'll get mergers, and then they'll just merge onto this line down here, and we'll be good to go, and I'll get all the rest of them set up here. And we are actually almost done. I kind of been just cutting, like I said before, cutting this up and editing as I go. We're not going to set up the inside factory today. I want to see how this runs before I set up any machines in here. So what I'm going to do is, when I have everything set up, I'm going to bring down the conveyor that brings the product, and we're just going to bring them to storages here just to see, and then put up a couple of throughput conveyors just to see how many products we do per hour at peak hours. Because I'm very, very curious if this was all for nothing. I really hope it wasn't, but here we go. In the middle, here are our livestock nutrients for the compost for the plants. And then we're going to go ahead and get some storage machines. I'm not sure which ones I want, but I'm just going to get them set on storage like that. And then fast. I'm just going to do it the same thing over here. Because like I said, I'm not sure where I want them to be yet. So fast, and we're just gonna order probably a bunch of each. Fast and fast. There we go. And then I don't need this many. I really don't. But it's always best to over order so you don't got to wait later on. And eventually, I have the money to do it. I'll just fill up storage machines. But this is just easier for now. I'm gonna drop all these conveyor belts just to make some room, just so I can place these down and kind of plan this out. Now the one on the end, like I said, here we go. This is a nutrient line as well. It would come down to these composts and go this way, and then the output will come down here, go this way. Maybe, how do I want to do this? Because I'm trying to figure out how I want to deliver things here. Yeah, I think we're going to go this way. Go this way. Come here. Go this way. Come over here. Go this way. I think I could definitely rework this. This part wouldn't be too difficult to rework in the future, but it is mirrored right here. So I mirrored that. I'll only pick up the rest of my machines. So a mirrored nutrient. And then we want a mirrored seed storage like that. I think. Or do we want it to come this way somehow? No. I have ideas. The ideas can get dangerous with me when we have ideas. Yeah. Why not? I have an idea. So those will come down here, go down over here. I'll put my seed delivery thing right here, and then it'll get merged into a belt with the nutrients. Yeah. Why not? So it would go like that, then it would come this way, and then we would need a normal one. Yeah, why not? Or maybe not normal. Maybe it is mirrored. What am I doing? I have a new idea. Maybe I need some sleep, but I don't want to get some sleep. There we go. Maybe I'm just losing my damn mind. So mirrored right there. Maybe I only need mirrored. Maybe I am losing my mind. I have no idea. Mirrored. Then it'll come down here with the conveyor belt. Then we just have a conveyor belt go like this into you. And then this would be normal, right? No. Yes. Yes, like that. Yeah. So let me get this hooked up real quick, and then we can get everything delivered, get everything turned on, and see if we're good. If I go over here to utilities, nope, it's on the conveyor. We're going to want some of these. throughputs, and this is just so when I get everything hooked, just gonna order like a handful. When I get everything hooked up, I can just monitor and see what the production is looking like. All right, so I think I have everything is now done and kind of hooked up. It's going to this storage unit right here. I've had it running for a few minutes, and this is how the product I have right now. But if we go back here, we're gonna go back and look at the back, and we're just gonna do a quick walkthrough of this. I have all the livestock waste hooked up to make some nutrients. Be picking up the livestock, and there is no livestock in here, right? Nope, there's not. That's why it's not filling, but that's okay. That's good. That's good. I think I need to select animal grower for a lot of these machines, but as you can see back over here, I got the delivery station for the seeds. The seeds will get delivered right here, merged onto this line right here where the nutrients will be going on as well. So if I order corn seeds, they would go in here and fill this up. The corn is completely full. I filled it up. This machine, actually, from just doing some compost right there, filled it up as well for the most part, because I have not ordered any compost. I'm letting the machines do all the work. So they're coming down here, come down here. Here is my next set of compost machines for this section right here. It will get merged right here, and as you can see, it is getting nice and full. And come down here, here's my other corn machines, and then here is the another merging section. Now I kind of rushed through this part because I kind of just want to see if it's working, and then we'll move conveyors around in the future if I want to add on to this and make farms. I'm thinking I'm going to name this video my petting zoo, because I should open a petting zoo with all these farm pens. But then these nutrients come down here, and then this is nice and full, and we're going to actually put no limit on there because as you can see, everything is nice and full, and then the corn will come down here and then just keep on filling up. There's going to be no limit on the corns. And then over here, this one I kind of just have going to a nutrient storage, just so I can figure out what I want to do in the future. Now I hooked up everything here. I changed this around a little bit. Before I said I was doing a normal and a mirrored picker machine right here. Instead, now we're doing two mirrored machines, I think. No, I didn't change it right here. I gotta change it right here still. Normal mirrored, yeah, I gotta change that. Okay, I actually changed it over here. We're doing, to test it out, I'm doing two mirrored machines, because the mirrored machines can grab from this one and in this one if it's placed right here. As you can see, it's going to grab from this farm, and it's also going to grab from this farm. So what I have it doing is I have it alternating between chicken eggs and wool with each machine for this line right here. So you got the sheep wool and chicken eggs coming down this line. It's going in an alternating path, and it's kind of being fairly steady. I don't know how I want to do this yet. I'm kind of just working things out. Again, if I had my way with the nutrient storages, having storage up here, I can do double conveyors, and we could do double up, maybe we could do double up the lines right here and make things run faster. I don't know, kind of just thinking out loud, but kind of just wanted to show how everything is looking. We're at about 300 per hour. Let's wait till this updates here, because it does look like it's slowing down a little bit. It just slowed down to 204, but it peaks at like 300 per hour. Then we come down here. The milk in the mohair is going about 222 per hour. And again, we're doing mirrored machines, and we're just having it alternate between milk and mohair for each picker machine, just so that both of them stay pretty busy here. And then how are the animal grower nutrients looking? I don't have a counter for that. These lines are looking good though. Oh, you know what? It's getting nice and full. Look at that. So it'll probably take maybe like, I don't know, 5, maybe 10 minutes to get this line completely full, and just those 4 machines are enough. Now I don't have anything hooked up to grab the plant waste from here, because I was just wanting to test things out. My brain hurts. I've been up, I was up all night, and I only got a few hours of sleep because I wanted to get out here and put my ideas to the test, and I'm not mad at it. It could use some work though. It could definitely use some work and some organization, but it's not bad. It's not bad for a petting farm. Yeah. And I think I have room over there to add plant farms. I added some padding here. Unfortunately over here, the padding doesn't really work out because I got to put it down before I put the belts down. but not looking too shabby. If we go over here again, we are making quite a bit. We got like 700 sheep wool, 400 duck egg, 123 goose egg, 250 chicken eggs, 250 mohair, and 242 cow milk. Technically, if I wanted, I could just do this from right here and then just do picker machines into the production area. Who knows? But that's going to be it for today. Sorry, you can tell my energy is gone. Let's get a nice aerial look here and turn on immersive mode, and that is it for today. As always, thank you so much for the support on these videos, streams, and any content that I put out there. Very much appreciated. And oh, that's weird. The render distance is a little weird. Maybe there was a new setting and I gotta change it. But that is it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Not sure when the next Farm Factory video or stream will be out. It just depends on when I get inspired and I have a light bulb go out in my brain or turn on in my brain. But yeah, that's it. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments down below. And until next time, remember to change that world one smile at a time. You never know whose life you can save or change. As always, can't wait to see you in the next live stream and or video. Love you guys.
I try to help you, but you keep reading between the lines. There's nothing there for you to complicate. We're not aligned. You say you listen, but guessing that's just another sign of growing up. You're growing old. You're